Everywhere else.
Piece of shit.
All right. My face looks very drawn.
You look weary.
I feel like I look very skinny, lean, shredded, and sick all at the same time.
Sickly lean.
Sickly shredded, yeah. Disgustingly. We're waiting 1 second, Eduardo. You saved the thing, right?
This thing lost the connection. Yeah, I saved the text, but now it lost its connection all of a sudden. What a piece of shit.
Give us 1 second. We're waiting on the
Sorry,
Facebook
guys.
Live. Hold on.
Blame the Mevo camera, not me. That's right.
Hit connect, yeah. 1 second, guys. I'm sorry. I apologize. Sorry, Charlie.
Sorry for my incompetence, guys.
Everybody's waiting now. They're all like, oh my God, the show's supposed to be starting. Eduardo messed it up.
I did it on purpose.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I know. I see other people saying Eduardo.
Are you talking shit?
They're not happy.
I'm unstable right now.
All right, you got it?
Let's see. Oh, there we are.
All right. Give me 1 second. I'm going to share this to everywhere else on Facebook. Eduardo did his job a little slowly, but he did his job. So
you make me sad when you're mean to me. That's all I can handle.
All right, hold on 1 second, guys. I'm
God, I look real tan next to you.
It's probably because I'm sick. I'm sickly.
You're so pale.
Not normally this pale.
Embrace the paste, they say.
Let's say we're giving away something really cool today, Eduardo.
I know.
So today we're actually.
I don't want you to, because they're all mine.
Yeah, everybody's excited about them. Most people don't want me to give away anything because they're like, well, that'll be, 3, 6, maybe even 9. Too few, right? Left
that people don't pay for.
People can't get it. So we're actually giving away today the brand new Emery. The BAR, the breakfast. There you go. Why I share it.
It's better as the breakfast right now, anyway.
It is better. The Readiness report. Okay. Yeah. So we're giving this thing away. We're giving actually 1 box
of each flavor.
Which you were like, oh my God, people are gonna freak out over that.
Yeah.
Right. You're damn right, Eduardo.
I'm always right.
You're about to say, goddamn right.
I'm trying to keep God out of it.
Now that you prayed in the
I went to my church, man. You can't.
You don't want to.
I gotta let it last at least for like a week.
Why is it not working for my story? Add to your story. I can't add to my story.
Just doesn't like you.
Say share. We're almost done, guys. Huh. Well, let me share my own story.
Are you trying to share it to Redcon?
No, my own story, Aaron. I usually just do share, and then I go page you manage, add to your timeline. Oh, there you go. That's it. All right. Boom. Okay. All right, guys.
He was just doing it wrong the whole time.
Sorry, I was doing it wrong the whole time. All right. So today is, of course, the Readiness Report here Saturday at noon Eastern Standard Time, as it usually is. And today is slightly different because I've been sick. I've been unwell. I hate to say sick. I'm not a believer in sick. So I'm a believer in temporarily unwell. So I've been temporarily unwell.
Incubus of disease.
No, I don't know about that. I haven't been feeling well. I've been traveling and doing cardio twice a day and weight training every single day, 7 days a week for quite a while.
I think the being in the snow and getting like wet and rained on did you?
Yeah. So in New York, we were there for to meet with our accountant, the Redcon One accountant, Ron Norman, arguably the most muscular accountant of all time. Also, he is certainly the most well equipped private gym owner in the whole world.
Yeah.
So like if you look at Ron Norman's private gym, it is basically like the mecca of private gyms.
It's a beacon.
So it is a beaton. It's a beacon of hope for people like myself and Eduardo who appreciate unique, interesting, and very efficient equipment, weightlifting equipment. So I don't even think we've used free weights every time we ever went there. We use a machine that replicates maybe even a better, more efficient movement for free weights. So Ron Norman is the accountant for Redcon One. He's also doing our audit, which is very important. And he did a review for 18, and he's doing our audit for 19. So review basically means that somebody else comes in other than the person that you have hired to do your accounting. So we have, of course, the wonderful Stephanie
Kaufman,
Ma here at the office, who is originally was a bookkeeper, became a controller when she came here. Very well versed in.
She tries to control you.
Yeah, in finances and keeping the books, and she's been a very integral part in us being more organized than any other company I've been a part of. But when it comes to actual, accounting for a company that is going to be, go to the next level, Stephanie needs help, and along with anybody else that I've ever met. So Ron is that help. Ron and his associates. So Ron has about, I think he said 30 people, 25 people or something in his office. They work for Ron, and Ron actually does accounting for companies that are SEC audited. So that means like publicly traded companies. He also works with hedge funds and other big entities to make sure that their financials are exactly as they should be. So that's basically what he does. So Ron comes in and says, hey, I audited these financials, or I reviewed them, and I can give you my stamp of approval that everything that these people are saying is true.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what he sounds like.
Okay.
So that it's not just me, because technically Stephanie controls QuickBooks, and it can change. So it's literally up to Stephanie what our books look like.
Right.
But with Ron in the background, he can verify, hey, what we're saying is true is actually the facts. Yeah. So we go see Ron. Well, we've went about once a quarter so far, and he helps with tax planning. But he really, honestly, in the future now is making sure that we're doing things exactly the right way, so we're set up like a really big company. So
squeaky clean,
yeah. So what we don't want is to be one of these other supplement companies that's just running like a tiny little business,
running like an ice cream shop. You don't want to run like an ice cream shop,
like Eduardo says. So if you want to be professional, if you want to get to the next level, you need to have somebody like Ron. And if you want, Ron Norman is the man. So if there's somebody like you want to become a publicly traded company, or to one day get big money invested into you, or venture capital or whatever, this is the guy you want to see. So, and people all over New York City know that already. Ron happens to love supplements and bodybuilding and fitness, so he's a great guy for us. But
if you also want to get jacked,
go
train with Ron or Nancy.
Yes.
Nancy put me through the ringer.
So
we yelled at me.
Yeah, she sure did. So Ron, we went to see Ron to go over our books and decide how we're handling 19, and go over like, what does it even mean to be audited? What do I need to do differently? What does the company need to do differently to have audited financials? And so we went through what we need to do. And then in the middle of that, we got to go downstairs into Ron's gym, which, like I said, is arguably, I would imagine, the best equipped home gym in the world.
It's the best gym I've ever been to.
So it's not huge. It's probably only like 2,500, 3,000 square feet. But he has picked out the best equipment over his life, basically. So Ron has been working out and been a bodybuilder since the 70s, late 70s, into the early 80s. I think he won his first show when I was 4 years old, in like 1984. So he's been into bodybuilding as his hobby and his passion longer than Eduardo's been alive.
Yes.
Yeah. And so over the years, he's accumulated literally the best machinery and the best equipment that he's
some of like the most sought after, like rare pieces too. Like
so it's like Ron has been successful financially, right? And so like people, I mean, even me, like I like watches, I like cars, and Ron doesn't like. He's not into the. Well, he is into the watches.
He's into the watches, not the cars.
Not his cars as much, but he has used his resources to accumulate this equipment over the years, and he tells me, every year he basically replaces 3 or 4 pieces with 3 or 4 new pieces that he thinks are better. And so he's on the search and on the hunt every year to find new, better equipment. And so Ron has basically made this ultimate gym, and Eduardo and I got to train down there, and Eduardo got to experience. I was shocked. He got to experience Nancy, Ron's wife, Nancy Norman. So Nancy used to be Trevor's. People probably don't know who Trevor is.
Yeah.
Trevor Smith was very famous when I was a kid. So when I was in the 1990,
1970.
Ron, 1970. So Trevor was really popular in the early 90s, all the way to the late 90s when he passed away.
Yeah.
He passed away, I think, in early 2000s. And so he created Beyond Failure training, and he was very well known. Imagine Rich Piana. He was basically Rich Piana.
That generation's Rich Piana.
But more cerebral. So he's a more cerebral, rich pianist. So he didn't say, "Oh, babe," whatever, all the rich pianisms. Yeah. And there was no social media, so people didn't get to know him well. But he was very, very well versed in bodybuilding and fitness and nutrition and in drugs. And so people really looked up to him. And he had a newsletter, and he was one of the very first e-commerce websites that sold supplements. And Nancy was his wife and his partner and all this. So the last surviving actual person in the world that had been trained by Trevor and qualified past his beyond failure training certification was Nancy. And so I'm working out with Ron, and I hear across the gym, Paul,
no pussy shit.
Yeah. And I was like, what the hell? And it was Nancy training Eduardo. And I think it's pretty
I'm still sore.
I'm still sore. I think it's pretty accurate to say that Nancy, as good as Ron is and as knowledgeable as Ron is, Nancy goes like next level.
Yeah, she goes like balls to the wall, and her voice projects.
Plus, she's a what is she, 50?
Yeah,
late 40-year-old woman.
Yeah.
So to have her screaming at you, grabbing you, and pushing it down, it's like you have to do it. Like you're gonna pussy out in front of this woman who's yelling at you. You're
telling me no pussy shit.
No pussy shit.
Paul.
Yeah. So
I still hear her in my head.
Yeah. So anyway, it was a really cool experience, and we learned a lot in New York. Before I get any further in this thing, I don't know how I went down that rabbit hole so far. I have to mention two very important things. One is the release of the BAR. Most of these are already missing.
I ate them all.
Let me see that one. Put it closer to me. So we have 3 flavors, guys. And the 3 flavors of the BAR are now available on the site. Rainbow Breakfast, which is Lucky Charms. Rainbow Breakfast. Oh, look, I'm sick. Leave me alone. We have Fruity Cereal, which is Fruity Pebbles. And then we have Cinnamon Toast Crunch, which we're calling Cinnamon Crunchy Bunch or some shit.
Crunchy Cinnamon Bits.
Crunchy Cinnamon Bits.
Crunchy Bunch.
So I'm going to break one of these open for you guys.
Bunch of Crunch.
So these things are on the site now. I have to say, in all honesty,
how sexy.
They look fantastic. Fantastic. So I'm gonna tell you a little bit about these. I'm gonna give you the story, okay? A little story. So we made Emery bars, right? And we made them, and they've become such a huge success. People probably don't know how big a success that the Emery bars have become, but I'll give you some concept, some scale on what we're talking about. I say it's the biggest. It's a big success. The Emery bar started off from the Emery powder. So when we knew we made the Emery drink and it was good, when we spoke to Sean and his people over at the bakery barn, those guys, Mike and everybody over there, we sent the powder and we met with Sean at the Olympia 2 Olympias ago. Mm-hmm. And we told them, hey, we would like to make the Emery bar with you guys. And they said, okay, we'll give it a shot. We've never made a bar with these sources of protein, the chicken protein, beef, salmon, eggs, etc. They said they've never tried that before, but hey, we're willing to give it a shot. Why not, right? And I think that they believed in Redcon 1 and knew we were going to be a big deal. So they said, all right, because they're very, very limited in who they take. Right. Sean is no longer taking new clients. So if Eduardo creates his own supplement company and goes and don't do that, he'll be fired immediately.
Start making my taco. I want to make a taco bar.
So Eduardo Point 2 comes out there and he goes 2.0. He goes out there and he says, I'm going to make protein where Sean would say no way. So it was great that he was excited and accepting of us. He realized the potential. We made the Emery bar. He sent us samples. We're like, holy shit.
He liked you.
He liked me. He did like me. We've become great friends.
Homies.
Yeah, we've become great friends. I think that's probably more than anything. He liked me more than anything else. Anyway, so we made the Emery bar. It's become a huge success. I don't know if we're #1 bar at the bakery barn, but we're definitely looking around that point. So we're trending upwards. To give you an idea, we do about $1 million in business with the bakery barn every month with the Emery bar. So it's a lot of bars. We're right around, or maybe we're over right now, 10 million bars made.
Wow.
Emery bars. So it's a lot of bars that are going out there. It's doing fantastic. And I tell you this, not to impress you or to like say like, not brag. Yeah. It's it's doing so good that when Sean hit me up and he said, I have something that's really awesome, I want to send it to you, a new concept. I said, wait, Sean, we're doing so good with the bakery bar, with the Emery bar with you guys, the bakery bar. I don't think that I'd be interested in doing anything different. And he said, well, listen, it's the best thing that I've ever made. It's better than anything else I've ever made. And I want to send it to you.
It's a masterpiece.
And I said, well, the first thing, because we are friends, the first thing I said to Sean is, listen, if it's the best thing you ever made, it's better than anything else, why don't you just make it for yourself? Why don't you create another brand? You know, he has the Fortifix brand. And why don't you just do a different brand with this? And so he goes, no. I'm just trying to figure out the Fortifix brand. I'm trying to make that big. The last thing I want to do is create a whole nother brand for a different bar when I haven't even figured out the first one. And so I said, you sure? I said, if it's the best thing, you're sure you want to do that? Because it'd be like me creating the best pre-workout of all time and then saying, hey, let me try to sell it to somebody else. I wouldn't do that.
Right.
So as a friend, I wanted to give him the opportunity to change his mind. He said, I don't know. I'm 100% sure. I don't want to do this. I'm satisfied with where I'm at. Bakery Bar is doing great, and I want to focus on the Fortifix bar. So I said, all right, send it to me. And to be honest, even when he said all that stuff and he sent it to me, he said it was a cereal bar that had actual cereal pieces like this one. Fruity cereal has Fruity Pebbles in it. And so it just didn't fit Redcon 1.
Right.
So our branding is tactical. It's military. It's, badass.
Right.
It's, cereal bar to me with cereal pieces is like not that, right?
Right.
It's more like for everybody. It's more like kid stuff. It's not.
Yeah.
It's not at all hardcore, right?
Right.
So I was like, you know what, Sean, I'm not sure I want to do it, but send it anyway because he said it was the best thing. I can't choose. I can't say no. Right. And to be honest, I felt like I'd be even insulting him if I said after all that, I say no, I'm not interested. So he sent it to me, and I got it. Now we obviously didn't have this awesome packaging, but I opened it up, and it looked like this. I mean, it looked like this, right?
Delicious.
So I don't know. You guys can all check it out. I'm showing YouTube and everybody else here. It looked like this. And so when I saw this, I said, wow, it does look good, man. It smells awesome, right? Smell it. It smells like Fruity Pebbles. And so I said, wow, all right. And
oh my God.
I tried it. And I was like, holy shit.
Yeah, that's exactly how it went.
I was like, Jesus. And then
I feel like that now because you've been dieting so long. That probably feels like holy shit, delicious.
And so we had everybody else try it, right?
Yep.
We had all the marketing team.
Yep.
Obviously, Eduardo, Eric Hart. Everybody tried it upstairs. And everybody's like, whoa. Literally, we're like, whoa.
Yeah.
And everybody's like, you have to make it. So I hit up Sean. I said, look, everybody loves it. Everybody loves it. Literally everybody here loves it.
Nobody that didn't like it.
We're going to do it. And he's like, really? I was like, yeah, let's do it. Let's fucking do it. And so we started to work on it. What's the name for it? How we make this fit us? How can we make the packaging work? And the part that I love about the BAR the most, the Breakfast at the Ready Bar, the most, is that it doesn't really fit our brand, but it does really help bring new consumers who may not be familiar with Redcon 1 to the brand. That's kind of what happened with Emery Bar. Emery Bar allowed us to reach people that wouldn't otherwise know about Redcon 1 or even be interested.
Right. And somebody that would like just give the bar a try, be like, oh, what else do these people make? Right. They go on the site and they go, holy shit, they make everything.
Yes. And
they make cool shirts.
They make everything, right? Yeah. Exactly. And so that made me feel really, really good at the Emery Bar. And so I knew that when I looked at the Breakfast at the Ready, it had the potential to bring even more of that. So to bring the mainstream consumer.
When you really think about it, it does fit the brand, right? Because like we have marketing with children, with your kids, with your wife. Who eats cereal?
Kids.
Usually kids, or like a mom on the run or something like that is eating cereal.
So as soon as we got this thing and we realized there was potential, we started working out the macros. And the macros changed slightly and became 190 calories with 20 grams of carbs, and 20 grams of protein, only 4 grams of fat. And most importantly, only 5 grams of sugar in the whole bar, 190 calories. So it's a bar that could be eaten, can be snacked on by anybody. Yep. You don't have to feel guilty for it. Even your Weight Watchers, I found it's only 5 points. Yep. Pretty freaking cool. So this is our entree into more people. And if you look at the box, it was designed to stand up like this.
Like a cereal box.
Like a cereal box. And this box, you notice the different colors. It doesn't just have our matte black, a rubber coated matte black. It also has the yellow. This is the coyote khaki, is what we call it. And I honestly believe that this is going to take Redcon 1 to the different next level. And I don't mean the next level in terms of revenue or market penetration. I think next level in terms of whole different consumer base. So I believe that somebody who is not interested in working out. I call this a lifestyle bar. So somebody doesn't even have to work out, want to get in shape, or want to build muscle. They may just be a normal person, Joe Blow, who has focusing on his job, focusing on his kids and his life, and wants a healthier solution to being hungrier than a Snickers bar. This can be for him. And that's the first product we've had like that. And if this Joe Blow gets into the BAR, Breakfast at the Ready Bar, maybe he'll find the whey protein. Maybe he'll find Silencer and Double Tap. Maybe he'll get himself to the next level in his fitness journey.
Right.
So, and even if he doesn't, maybe he just loves these, and that's okay too.
Yeah.
So that's the story.
Each and still get a free hoodie during the deals.
Yeah.
Joe can get into the hoodies.
There you go. So that is the story of the BAR, the Breakfast at the Ready Bar. I'm very, very proud of it. I'm very happy. And something that makes me really proud of it and happy about it is that this was really, in all honesty, a really group project. It wasn't just me by any means. Matter of fact, it was barely me at all. I mean, the name is Eric Hart. The design is JP. The idea was Sean at the Bakery Barn. So this is a great product, and it's really a group team project, and that makes me really happy. You know, my old business that I was in, I felt like most of the things and the positive stuff that happened was a result of my efforts, and that's cool too. But here, when you have a really fully built team, a team that like is together and is working together and all shooting for the same goal, that's much more powerful than any one person, no matter how good or bad they are, focusing on a goal.
Sounds so disloyal.
Yeah. All right, let's move on. I did that whole thing. Colombia trip.
You got sentimental there for a second.
I did.
You were gonna cry.
Yeah. I'm sick, but I'm not that sick. Colombia trip.
Colombia.
So we went to Colombia, me, Eduardo, and Eric Hart. And I have to say that it was a very successful trip. The flight there was easy.
Yeah.
The hotel we stayed at was really nice.
Yeah.
The food there was excellent and extremely cheap.
Very cheap.
The Colombian peso is worth next to nothing, basically. So you can get we had a prime USDA prime steak for $12.
Yep.
Eric must have had 20 pieces of salmon sashimi for about 15.
Yep.
I mean, at the cost.
Yeah, I think our whole dinner came out to $70. That's with drinks and sashimi and salmon. And
it's very cheap in Colombia. And that's the nicest restaurant they got there. So it's there's a lot of. I can see why people would visit there. Put it that way.
Yeah.
The people were nice. It didn't feel dangerous. I was worried Medellin, Colombia, because I watch Narcos. Like this is a place that people get killed and it's dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
I honestly felt like there's probably cities in America that were more dangerous.
That's definitely when I've been to Detroit, I felt more in danger than walking around Medellin.
Yeah. So I really didn't think it was so all in all, I guess it would be cool to go for tourist reasons. We can get to go do a lot.
It's also good for you because you were with a native.
Yeah. Thank God I had Eduardo. If I didn't have Eduardo, it would have been terrible. And you get a whole different review. Nobody there speaks English. So if people tell you, oh, in Colombia, lots of people speak English, they're full of shit.
Yeah.
Like Mark from what's it called?
Mark Hilton from Vitamin.
No. Mark Nutribio.
Oh.
Mark, what's his fucking last name now?
I don't remember.
Oh, Jesus, I'm gonna look it up. I feel like an idiot. Mark.
Yeah, he had a
Glazer. Yeah,
he had a booth all by himself.
So Mark was there by himself at the booth, and he was told by Fabio or whatever his name is. Fabian. That everybody speaks English. Literally nobody speaks
People
English.
were coming up to the booth, and I was like, while we were there, I was helping him out because they're asking, "Is this a sample?" And he's like,
Yeah. So, but thank God I had Eduardo there. That definitely made a big difference. And we had a lot of fun. But more than anything, we met with 7 people from South America who were very interested in the brand.
And it was a lot of talking for me.
Yeah, Eduardo didn't. Eduardo was the star of the show. If I didn't have Eduardo, we wouldn't be able to communicate with these people. And there's a lot of traveling in Eduardo's future in South America.
Ay Dios mío.
It sounds like that. Anyway,
Ay Dios mío.
Yeah. I mean, literally, I don't think I'll even be going with Eduardo most of the time anymore.
So we could then
you're gonna go with Alex, is his name, right? Or Andrew.
We could finagle like a private jet to tour South America, right? So I can just tour.
You have to bring in some serious money first. You never know. I mean, it's so easy flight wise. You
put my face on the side of it.
You have to get in like 10, 15 million first.
Nutrition.
Nutrition. So Colombia trip was a huge success.
Yeah.
I would say that within a year, you're going to see Red going all over South America. And within 2 years, we'll have taken over completely. And Eduardo will be the main face of South American nutrition.
Arriba.
tomorrow I go to San Diego for a marketing conference, traffic and conversion. I'd like to tell you I'm excited about it, but I'm not. I'm honestly not. I don't feel great. So hopefully tomorrow I feel good. And then, my last year there, I went to this traffic and conversion, and I felt like I could have taught all the classes.
Yeah.
I mean, I legit felt like every class I went to, I was like, I could have done better than them. Could have done better than them. And I don't mean like prepare. I mean like extemporaneously, just off the top of my. You know that word. That means off the top of your head. Like
can you just say off the top of your head?
No, you could.
Be all fancy.
Sorry, I just said it. I didn't mean to think about it. So I would have been able to do a better job just walking up on stage with no preparation, just talking about stuff.
Right.
And that made me feel like I should never go back again. But I'm giving it one more shot. This is the last shot. I'm bringing Monique, our marketing director, and I'm bringing Kyle, who I think Peppy could probably learn a lot.
Yeah.
So maybe for them it'll be hugely successful, and that'll be good enough for me, and then I just won't go next year. But I have to give it one more shot. And then while I'm there, I'm doing something super cool for me. I'm meeting Scott Sigler, who is a New York Times bestselling author. And when I had a lot of problems in my life, when I was doing drugs and I was at my lowest points in my life, one of the things that made me excited or like have me something to look forward to is every week he would do a podcast and there'd be a free chapter or two out of his book. And so he was the first person ever doing that. He would literally read his own book for free every week. So he'd read a chapter or two. And so every week I'd be so excited to hear. I'd literally look forward all week to Wednesday night when he would release his chapter.
Wow.
And I would listen to the chapter. And this is when I was really bad. So like I had nothing else to look forward to in my life. And things were going really bad. And I would literally be excited and look forward to Wednesday night when I could listen to the new chapter of the book. And I got super pumped up for it. And I read all of his books and listened to all his podcasts. And I think that during a really tough part of my life, he inadvertently helped me out by creating this content that I really look forward to. And then I'd listen to over and over again. And so now, interestingly, this is a strange turn of events. So now I'm going to be on his podcast in which he talks about a movie. So I get to pick my favorite movie. And then he gets to know me and his crowd gets to know me in our conversation about the movie.
What movie are you going to talk about?
I thought long and hard about that because I have a lot of movies I love. I'm a big movie buff. I decided Pulp Fiction. Yeah, I decided Pulp Fiction. So I'm going to watch it again on the plane to California. And then when I get there, I'm going to talk to him on his hour-long show about Pulp Fiction. And I guess whatever else is discussed, we'll discuss.
Figured you would have picked Step Brothers.
No way. So we're going to talk about Pulp Fiction and then whatever else. And we're also going to go to dinner, which is cool, and hang out. And it's been very nice. One of the things, definitely one of the cooler things in my life is having this guy, Scott Sigler, who wrote these books that I loved and then I listened to every week for years.
To help you get through a hard time.
Yeah, he hit me up, and we've spoken on the phone many times, and I've given him advice on how to build his career and how to build social media presence and
that's cool.
Digital marketing. And very, very neat. It shows how life works, right? Somebody who helped me, who I didn't know during a time I was really suffering, that I'm able to kind of pay it forward and now help him. And so it's been nice and it's very neat. And I've never met him in person before. So I certainly would probably be going to this event just for that.
Yeah.
Because he lives in San Diego.
Yeah.
But hopefully I learned something with the marketing stuff along the way. And if not, hopefully Monique and Kyle Peppy does. So
go Kyle Peppy.
That's that. Arnold. Let's talk about the Arnold real quick.
Redcon 1 booth is numero uno.
Yeah.
Number one.
Literally. Arnold. The booth at the Arnold is number 1 through 6. I'm going to tell you guys something very easy to do. So when you walk into the Arnold Expo, all you have to do is hang a right, hit the right wall, and then follow the wall straight up.
You'll see 2 giant banners. You'll see the Redcon 1 flag and then the Redcon 1 logo with product, hanging from the ceiling.
Yeah.
Hanging high, high, high.
So you can't miss the booth.
Nope.
And you won't have to deal with the crowd if you hang a right and you just go all the way up the right.
Yep.
You'll literally be able to avoid all of the crowd. So by avoiding all the crowd, you literally miss everything. You get to come straight to us.
My smiling face, giving you a great deal on stuff.
Yeah. So let's talk about the Arnold. We have a lot of athletes coming. We have Antoine.
Yeah.
Joe Bennett.
Yeah.
We have
Blessing Awodibu.
Blessing will be there the whole time, pretty much.
Yep. Taylor Spadaccino.
Brian Shaw.
Shoppotamus.
Only on Sunday for Brian.
Yeah.
We have Luke
Sandow.
Sandow.
Yep.
We have George Peterson.
Yep. Who
else we got? Maddie, right?
Maddie Forberg.
Maddie Forberg.
She's competing there.
But she'll be there.
Yeah, she'll be there.
Who else? Maybe else. Myself and Darielle.
Me.
Eduardo. Eric Hart. Silky Cuba. We're going to have a lot of people there. We have about 25 tier operators a day. Yeah. I mean, it's a very, very busy booth.
Oh, Oliver Boom Boom White.
Of course, Oliver White, our first tier operator. Mm-hmm. So we have a very, very busy weekend planned. A lot of people there. It's going to be super awesome. We have some amazing athletes competing. Luke, obviously, I'm saying now after seeing Rolly that he could really honestly hit the top 3. He's got the top 6. I truly believe that. George Peterson's going to win for sure. That's my bet. And then Brian Shaw, we got everything we got behind Brian Shaw.
Oh, no, Brian Shaw's training like a fucking animal.
Brian Shaw is the man, and we're rooting for Brian 100%. Interestingly enough, so this is something you may or may not know, is that yours truly is hosting and commentating on the Arnold. So I have to figure out what that means, what that even means. I was in the production meeting yesterday, and I know Thursday I go meet all of the webcast production and Arnold and get to like discuss with them what I'm going to do. But I received a script from them, and it is in great detail.
Oh my God.
And they want me to remember it. So we're going to have to talk to them about the fact that I don't do that. Right? I literally don't. Do I ever?
No, you don't remember anything.
I don't remember. I'm not remembering a fucking script. Maybe I'll hit some bullet points, but I'm not remembering all.
If you want to stand off stage, you can go line, and I'll scream the line to you, and you can say it.
I don't know. I told I'm going to tell Brett that I need to get you a backstage pass and Darielle a backstage pass. Darielle, my wife, is coming with me to Arnold, and I'm literally busy almost the entire time now. So it's like, because every night, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday night, there's Arnold stuff for the webcast.
Oh, so you're doing the Thursday stuff too?
No, I'm going to. They want me to be at the athletes meeting to talk to the athletes and meet Arnold. That's cool.
Thank you very much. You sponsored.
Thank you. Maria.
Not here.
So I'm gonna go there on Thursday for the athletes meeting.
You gotta bring a lot of fancy clothes.
Well, that's what I was thinking. Like I have to wear 2 different suits.
You got to stunt. Like a
bull. I mean, there's a lot going on. So I really need to like sit down and like look over the proposal of what they want me to do is.
Oh, our slicker.
So you guys will be kept in the loop. I'll let you know, but for sure, look out for Saturday night for the men's open. Myself and Nick Miller, Nick Strength and Power, will be commentating for Redcon 1. Redcon 1 is the title sponsor of the webcast, along with a major sponsor. It's a gold level sponsor of the Arnold itself. So we're up there, man.
Pop Tricks, though?
I haven't talked to him yet. I mean, he said he would do it. There's a lot, man. There's a lot in flux for this. There's a lot more than I was expected of me.
He's not available. Yeah. I just bought a very fancy tie.
Did you? Oh, yeah. Nice.
So
you'd be great.
I have a red power tie as well.
You know, honestly, I'll be honest. I'm a little concerned. So Nick Strength and Power is fantastic. The best on YouTube, right? I'm a little concerned since he's never done anything like this before, that he might be, like less than perfect on this. So I may need an Eduardo to jump in.
I'm your color commentator for years.
Would you be nervous? No, I feel like you'd be super nervous.
No. It'd be like being like a wrestling commentator. It'd be the same thing. Like, by God, look at that lat spread. You're gonna freak out.
That would be funny.
Yeah.
Anyway, so that is what's going on with
I control
Arnold.
whoever I don't like.
Yes,
awesome.
That's true. Now, on the actual booth itself, we have some crazy deals on supplements. So if you come to the booth, expect to get some crazy deals. I'm about to show them that.
I know.
But not just that. There is an option right now. Have you restocked all of the shirts on the site? All of the larger sizes? People are freaking out over that.
No, because the apparel's coming soon.
I think you should restock all of them. Yeah. One more time.
I mean, the black and white shirts there.
No, because people, for the Arnold Classic shirts, where the Arnold, they're all gone. Everybody says they've been like sold out forever.
No, there's another order.
Let me see. Oh, there's another order on the way?
Yeah. Or like 300-400 more.
Oh, so you do have large sizes for those anyway.
Should be there.
They're there already? Sorry, guys.
I ordered them while we were gone. Unless it just haven't been put on the system.
Let's take a look. Let's just take a look.
It's sold out.
Where is it?
It's at the bottom.
I told you they don't have any left.
So
no sizes.
That's correct because I ordered more.
Literally,
I ordered more while we were gone.
There's no sizes of a lot of shit. Yeah, so take a look at this apparel stuff and see what's left. I don't want to stock way the fuck up for the before the apparel release, but I want to like have some stuff because there's a lot of stuff that's just totally missing. You know, give it one more shot. It's not even the problem is that the large sizes are missing of everything.
Yeah,
like the 3X, 2X are always 3X always gone. If you look at every apparel, it seems like every 3X is gone.
People are getting so big now because they're taking so much mode.
I can't believe. Look at all these large sizes. They're gone of everything.
I'm just gonna have to like I'm doing on this run. After the first run, whatever's good, I'm gonna double the run.
Yeah,
the usual run just to have.
Well, it's just how much are we missing? How much opportunity are we missing? All these sizes, large sizes are gone and everything. Anyway,
at the same time, when we have too much apparel left over, then people go downstairs and go, "Oh, look, there's thousands of dollars of apparel. You're just sitting here. You got so much. Who over-ordered?"
Yeah. I'd rather you over-order, though, honestly. I'd rather you have too much. Yes.
You guys witnessed it first here.
All right. So, that being said, people were saying, well, what will be for sale at the Arnold? First off, every single supplement will be for sale. So, if you want a supplement, if you want the Emery bar, no problem. We're sampling the Emery bar. If you want the BAR, we're sampling the BAR. You can make sure which one you like.
The RTD?
RTD, we have free refrigerators. I bought, how many refrigerators did I buy? 3. I bought 3 refrigerators. They're pretty awesome too. They're big.
And we got sample cups. We'll be sampling RTDs,
and we'll be selling RTDs, single RTDs, single BARs, single Emery bars. We're very pumped up about that. You know, it's funny. This started off as a supplement company and has now become basically a whole thing. I mean, it's like I hate to say lifestyle brand because that's some bullshit. That's like a bullshit word.
Yeah,
but I love that we're apparel.
It's an ecosystem.
I mean, it really is.
It really is.
It's like a whole thing.
Yeah.
We're a thing.
All encompassing.
Yeah. So not only do we have a huge amount of apparel, we also have a crazy amount of edible food items and drinkables, ready to drink items, on the go stuff. And now we have obviously all the supplements.
We have like workout like equipment.
Yeah, we have equipment even.
Knee stuff, arm blasters.
Holy shit. So anyway, people have been asking for a lot of things to come back, right? Older apparel. So what we decided to do for the Arnold is bring back the most popular old apparel. So
my idea.
So Eduardo's idea. So here is the items that will be coming back for the, and then some of them are new, like this one here. This is the Luke Sandow Juggernaut shirt will be there. But all of these will be available at the Arnold. They will not be available anywhere else, only at the Arnold. Can you zoom in for these people? For the show them all the way for Facebook. These will be available specifically just for the Arnold Classic, and I'm sure they'll sell out very fast. So if you want any of these shirts, let me just go over them quickly, which ones they are very, very fast. We have the original American flag shirt, so the gray shirt. We have the Snow Digi Camo. We have the Never Surrender Red Cohen shirt, the Snow Digi Camo on the green that Eduardo's wearing right now, the brand new Luke Sandow shirt, one of my favorites, the American flag black shirt. I need a new one of these. The red 3/4 sleeve baseball apparel kind of shirt. The red Cohen vertical gray red. This one's been very popular. The black on black t-shirt from the last release. This has been very, very popular. All in all the time with the plate. That's one of my favorites. The pants. Everybody loves the pants. We gave these away for free in the pants party, but they will be there at the site. And 2 great, really cool girl shirts that have been extremely popular. What Darielle does with these is she cuts the sleeves off of them so you can still make them into a V-neck.
So you can see her pythons.
Yeah. And then we have the new hat.
Yeah.
This hat people are super excited about. And then the shield camo hat. Dark camo. They're really cool. So all of these will be available at the Arnold Classic. Is there any other ones that are going to be available there, or is that basically the entire available? Yeah, and those have all been ordered and are on the way.
They're already on the pallet, my friend.
Sweet. You got enough of everything? Enough sizes? Enough?
Yep.
All right. And then do we have an Arnold shirt that's also going to be at the Arnold or no? Mm-hmm. Really?
I don't think so, because she did it for the deal, and then we did this green one.
So you can't get the Arnold shirt unless you do it on the website? Mm-hmm. Not at the Arnold. Mm-hmm. That's pretty weird.
Does that mean?
I don't know. It seems kind of weird, actually. What do you think?
I can order more.
I don't know. Ask it about that. That doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Because if you want the Arnold shirt, I would want to get the Arnold shirt at the Arnold. What do you think?
Or get it before so you get the deal.
Yeah, but if you're at the Arnold during the deal,
get an Arnold shirt.
No, I think we should get the Arnold shirt at the Arnold. All right. Last but not least, this really should have been the first item before we got to the next segment, segment number 3.
I'm hungry.
Yeah, me too. The Arnold deal. I'm at the athlete deal, which is going on right now. You guys can use the code athlete33 to save 33% off the entire site, including the new BAR. Also, you can use any of your favorite athlete codes. So like Shaw 33, or I don't know if it's Sandow 33 or whatever, Boogeyman 33, whatever their normal code is of your favorite athlete. If you want to give them credit, you can use their code instead of 20, turn to 33, and that gives them credit, which helps them, giving them commission. So every single athlete, look at their code, turn to 33, and you can use that to get 33% off the site, the BAR, and everything else on the site. Also, if you don't remember your code or don't have a favorite athlete, you can use the code athlete33, which will also save you 33% off. That's pretty damn cool, right?
Indeed.
All right, we have 20 minutes left. We're not going to segment number 2, which would normally be the previously asked questions. We're going strictly to the next segment, which would be segment number 3, which is your current asked questions. I know a lot of you have been feeling ignored because we've been doing that on purpose. We're specifically waiting till the very end to get to you guys and get to your questions, and now is the time. So if you have a question that you've asked in the past, there's lots of them. There's lots of them. That you thought was great, but I didn't answer because I wasn't looking, this is the time to ask me right now. When is the spring release, Eduardo?
I got moved, I think, to March 15th.
March 15th. Oh.
Yeah.
Is there any gluten in the gluten, the Cinnamon Toast Crunch? No, there is no gluten in the bars at all. They are gluten-free. So if you have a gluten intolerance, the Emery bars and the BAR are both okay for you. When will GI Juice? Guys. Yes. When will GI Juice be back in stock? Should be next week. We're hoping. We're working on that. It's been a little while. So we also have a new flavor coming back. Date on the Hydrogenator is back. Hydrogenator will be back next month, and we'll be giving it away for free with a deal. So look out for that. Saw some test samples of FUBAR. Finally, when can we expect it? I'm not sure, but I know that everybody that tested the samples fell in love with it. Did you ever try it?
No, I
all of the guys loved it. They're like amazing. So, looking at Luke, what traits does he have to make him an ideal fit for the brand? Charlie's asking, looking at Luke, what traits did he have or does he have that makes him perfect or an ideal fit for the brand? Very easy. So what I'm looking for in open bodybuilders is very particular. We don't really want any new open bodybuilders. We don't need any more open bodybuilders. Luke had the perfect trifecta of qualities. One, he was not covered barely at all. So he had a past company, didn't do shit with him. That was one great thing. Two, he is extremely strong and functional. So not only does he look awesome, but he can lift a shitload of weights. He's incredibly strong.
Yep.
So being incredibly strong and nobody even knowing anything about you or seeing anything, those are two important factors. And number 3, and most importantly, not only does he have bodybuilding potential, but he's a hell of a nice guy. His brains, he has a good mind for this. Good brain. He has a good brain. He really does. And so he has 3 very important factors. He has a good character, good personality.
I even like him upon meeting.
Yeah, good. Everybody likes him. He's a great guy. But more, that's number 1. And then less importantly than that, he hasn't ever been featured. Nobody knows anything about him really. And he is ridiculously strong. So those are very important factors. And when I remember finding Dallas McCarver originally or signing him, those are the exact same factors that attracted me to Dallas. So.
Oh, Rob Wilkins. History is being made. Rencon One is the first supplement company to sample at the National Museum of the Marine Corps. Hoorah. Thanks for providing them. Aaron, see you next week from Rob Wilkins.
That's right. Rob Wilkins, that's really not me. I mean, I just sent the samples, but Rob is actually doing the exhibition at the exhibit. He sent me the pictures. He's an awesome guy and a great friend. So that definitely makes me feel very proud that the Marine Museum has a little bit of they have a booth with Red Common products they're sampling out for free.
Cool.
It's pretty damn neat. And he's going to be meeting Dakota, who's there. Dakota Meyer, who is you guys probably have or most likely have heard of him for having a beer with President Obama, requesting a beer when he won the Medal of Honor. He's also one hell of a nice guy, so he's going to get to hang out with him a little bit. Let's see. Do you want Redcon One in a Norwegian shop? Yes, absolutely. I want Redcon One everywhere. Yeah, absolutely. Sorry if I'm missing a few. There's so many questions today.
What's your favorite flavor of Double Tap?
For me personally, I don't know. What's your favorite?
Mine's
pretty good.
Mine's pineapple.
Pineapple's awesome. Cola is interesting. So our newest flavor is cola. It tastes like a really good flat cola.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting.
I'm interested to mix it with sparkling water because then
that
it'll
would
turn
be
into
cool.
like soda.
That'd be really cool.
Yeah.
Wrap my Civic, gotta represent. So, guys, for people asking, because a lot of people asked, I had no idea. I said that I would pay for anybody that they wanted to wrap their car with a Redcon One wrap. I didn't really, it shows you that I'm not in touch with like what wraps cost or whatever.
Reality.
Yeah, reality, because I didn't realize that wraps cost $5,000, $4,000. So I obviously can't afford to do all these wraps. I mean, I've gotten hit up after I said that. I've had dozens of people. I think I could probably wrap 100 people's cars. So that you're talking about, $500,000 in or $50,000 rather, right? Yeah.
So
$50,000. 50. I know my math is not right. $50,000 in wraps for cars. So unfortunately, no, I'm saying this wrong. That's $500,000.
Okay.
For cars. Jesus,
that's a lot.
Anyway, so my brains aren't working very good. I apologize, guys. It's too much. So stickers, I'm happy to send you. If we could get bigger stickers, I'll print out some huge ones to put on the back windshield or something. Let me know what we can do. I can't pay $5,000 for the wrap. So that's the where it comes down. Even though it would be awesome to have 1,000 cars driving around with Redcon One wrap on it, it's not practical. Who should I contact if you want to bring on the brand for Central America? Email Eduardo. It's this guy here. Eduardo at redcon1.com. And he will help you out. He can speak Spanish too. New Feta tastes better, but hasn't worked as well. It shouldn't make any difference. The ingredients are all the same. Maybe it's that you've been taking it too long. That's all I could tell you. Because I have the new one and it works just as well as the old one. Just tastes a hell of a lot better.
It's very sleepy.
Yeah, I'm still sleepy right now. When will the black shirt with the Redcon One written right in the middle vertically come back? Could be a while, my friend. With the black one with the Redcon in the middle. Right?
Oh,
maybe a little while. Unfortunately,
it's an oldie.
It's an oldie. Well, it's one release away, but it's just we've already moved past it.
Yeah.
Would you guys be able to make apparel that supports firefighters and other first responders who want to show the brand? Absolutely. I mean, that's not part of the plan for the new release, but absolutely we would. That would be a neat thing to do. A firefighter. We've done police stuff before, like Follow the Blue Line. We've done all the military branches stuff.
Some more military branches. We haven't done
firefighter ones. Yeah, we never know.
No, we never done a Blue Line one.
We ever do a model shoot in California? Eventually. Is Darielle ready to wear your face all over her? I think she is. She's
accepted.
I think she kind of like knows what's going to happen now. I think she's like knows I'm going to win. But I think she's also feels like now that I'm not feeling well and I didn't work out yesterday or today, I think she feels like maybe she's trying to take that as an advantage. But I'm pretty serious.
Probably going to come out more jacked from the disease
somehow. Let's see. How do you become an athlete for you guys? So this is the question I get the most. Is how do you join Team Redcon One? So it's very easy to join Team Redcon One. You go to tieroperator.com. By going to tieroperator.com, you can see the details of our program, basically. And our program is the Tier Operator program is essentially like our extended family. And if you want to hang out with us, work the booth, come here in November and have a party.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to make some extra money, if you want to get free supplements, the best way to go is go to tieroperator.com and apply today. If you want to be an athlete or you kind of want to work here at the office, those are all of the this is basically the minor leagues for all of those things, right?
Yes.
And we've had we have 4 operators become athletes, and we've had dozens of operators become employees. So that is the way to go. If you would like to become part of our team, go to tieroperator.com. Emery Light. So Emery Light back in stock. Emery Light has been out for a little while. Emery Light picked up recently. So it became like a very, very, very fast seller just recently. And some of the big corporate accounts have picked it up. Even Gold's Gym picked it up. A bunch of people have picked up Emery Light recently. It started moving very fast. So right now we're out of every single flavor other than pecan pie. But the good news is there will all be back middle of next week. Early to the middle of next week, you will have all Emery Light flavors back.
Eric is having some ship to the Arnold, so you're going to get some at the Arnold booth as well. Good. Going to be there.
Good. Any plans to have distribution set up on the West Coast. In terms of like a direct-to-consumer distribution where we'd have a warehouse, it's something that I've been thinking about, but we're not there yet. Let's see. So Trey says, I pitched the RTD to Gold's in my area, and they will let me know this week. So the good news is that Gold's Gym Corporate is bringing all the RTDs in, so that'll probably help. I'm assuming that's a franchise gym, and they have the choice, but it will help dramatically at getting the products into the gym once the corporates all have it. You know.
This guy is the one that won the raffle. He was saying the weekend of March 8th if he could come. I don't know.
March 8th.
Yeah, that's like the weekend when we come back from the Arnold.
Maybe. Let's take a look. I have to look at the schedule, but that sounds like it's possible. Let's see. We can look for all the operators and people that want to put the big decal on their truck or whatever. I would definitely 100% make that for you guys for free. No question about that. Let me look at this YouTube. Let's see what questions we got on there. I'm looking through these questions. How is the BAR doing? The BAR is doing fantastic, insane. We've already sold many, many thousands of boxes on the site. And we also have commitments from GNC, Vitamin Shop, the military, and many, many more. And literally 1,000 other brick and mortars that are mom and pop brick and mortars. So we're moving the shit out of them. I mean, I don't know what we're at right now in terms of how many we have left to sell, but it's certainly going far, far faster than the Emery bars did initially. People now believe that we can make a good bar, and so there's very little great bar. You're right.
Is Redcon One going to incorporate CBD into a product?
You know, so CBD is interesting. So I have been taking CBD for a few months now, probably 2 months, and I've seen tremendous benefit. I personally have seen a reduction in inflammation. I have felt better. I feel like it's helping me with my diet. It helps with sleeping at night. I think it's definitely an asset. And Darielle my wife has seen even bigger benefit personally. So I'm a believer in CBD. I would definitely like to make products with CBD. But as of right now, the FDA has been pretty specific saying that CBD is not a legal dietary ingredient. And that's why I haven't gotten into the CBD game. I was interested in CBD and in marijuana and THC as a business to make money for a while. But I'm not doing anything that's illegal or on the edge. I want to make sure that Redcon One always stays right in the middle. And my hope is that the FDA and the government can use us as an example of somebody doing everything the right way. That's honestly my hope. So I would never want to do anything that seems like on the edge or something that could get us negative attention from the FDA or the press in general. So as of right now, we don't have plans to make one, but certainly have been asked many times from consumers and also from our bigger accounts, will we consider being the first sports supplement company to use CBD in the products or make a CBD-based product? And there's a lot of money there and there's a lot of potential, but I'm just not willing to bet the farm, so to say, on it. But one day in the future, yes, absolutely. And I do think CBD will become legal everywhere in the near future because it does help people. And, you know, ultimately, unless it's going to become a pharmaceutical that they're going to not allow anybody to take, which I don't think is going to happen. It's too prevalent already. So I think it'll happen sooner than later. Aaron, which are 5 biggest supplement companies in the industry? Zan, so I'm assuming you mean in terms of revenue. I would say Optimum, which is, Optimum Nutrition, probably number 1. Muscle Tech, that'll probably be number 2.
BSN?
I don't think BSN would be a 3rd. I know My Protein is doing great in other countries. My Protein is huge. I don't know who'll be next on the list, you know?
Redcon One?
BSN? No, we're not beating these. These guys are doing hundreds of millions. I mean, Cytosport, are they a supplement company? Cytosport said that they did $300 million in revenue last year. So, they'd be out there.
They are,
yeah. They're a supplement company. So, do you consider Bang and Jack Oak, is that a supplement company?
VPX?
VPX is not doing great. Bang is killing it.
Right.
So, I don't know. It's tough to say. Give us a year and we'll be on the top of that list.
Yeah.
Have we set a date for the Readiness Riot? It's going to be around the same time.
It's usually around the end of the year.
November 10th or something like that. Whatever the weekend is before Nationals, it's usually when we do it.
Yeah.
These protein bars look amazing. They don't just look amazing, they taste amazing. No question about it. Any ideas about Vitamin Shop demos? So Vitamin Shop, we are continuously expanding. I mean, Vitamin Shop we're doing fantastic with. If you want to do a demo at Vitamin Shop, you have to email Skylar or Ben at redcon1.com if you're a tier operator, and we can set you up a demo. Yo, Aaron, that shirt is going to – wait. Yo, Aaron, that shirt.
Love that shirt. Is there going to be any way to purchase that
this one? No, this one's
release.
the last release. That's the thing, Justin. So, and everybody else out there. So we're going to be doing this new release on March 15th. 40 items, right? And so this current release that you see on the site right now, I'm going to have Eduardo restock the majority of it, especially the fast movers. And
one last restock.
One last restock. And then once it's gone, it's gone. So when the new apparel release comes out, this stuff that's on the site now is gone forever. You won't be able to get it back. Now, yeah, like we're doing at the Arnold, it is possible that it may come back at one point in the future, maybe, but there's no guarantee.
You got to fly someone to the Arnold to get it.
There's no guarantee, right? I can't guarantee you're going to get any of that shit. I can't guarantee that this shirt will ever come back. We always have new ideas. We have new apparel coming out all the time. So when you see the new apparel release on the 15th, make sure if you see something you like, you make sure you get it, man. Get it? And that's the thing I've tried to reinforce to you guys over and over again, because people get sad they miss their item that they thought was awesome, and there's just not a chance to re-get it again. That's the kind of exclusivity or limited production we do. Part of the downside is that people are sad they don't get the things they want. So just make sure there is urgency, because you don't know if we're going to make another one. So I just told Eduardo to make more XXXs, but if you hadn't gotten the XXX you've been dying for, you've been emailing me, and we don't do it, and I don't make Eduardo do it, you're never going to get it. So it's like,
I might not order them still.
Yeah, there you go. So new products heading to the EU. Yes, I've been getting this question nonstop. We are working on it. Eric found a kind of end around to get the products in faster. So hopefully that you guys see them very, very soon.
You got to do your game soon for Instagrams.
I went to Vitamin Shop last week to see if they have the RTDs. Nothing in stock yet. They have ordered the RTDs. They have been shipped to them. Look for the RTDs in Vitamin Shop come April.
And then their planogram update.
Yeah, April is when they'll be on the shelves. All right, guys. So this is what this is. Because we're running low on time. I have a number right here. It's 1 through 100, and whoever gets this thing is going to win one box. Stop moving it. I can't see that. One box of the new RTDs. Jesus. The BAR. It's breakfast at the Ready
box
Bar.
Of each flavor.
A box of each flavor. I didn't even advertise that to them. I don't think I mentioned it the whole show.
Yeah, you did.
Did I?
You mentioned.
Did you get one of each
box?
box?
In the beginning.
There you go. Oh man, only a minute 50 left. You're right to tell me to stop everything.
I know.
Guys, somebody get it. Don't let me down, and I'm not even giving these bars to anybody.
Don't be sad.
I will be sad.
That stuff makes them sad.
Guys, let me just remind everybody. Let me just let you guys know. The deal for the weekend is till Sunday. Is 33% off with the code athlete33 or your favorite athlete's code plus 33. And we're also, obviously, all the bars are out, which we're giving away right now. So you can use that 33% off for anything, whether it's apparel that you thought you were going to miss, or the BAR, or the rebar, or whatever. Athlete33 is the code. Nobody's getting it, huh? Nobody here either.
Oh, no excuses. Charlie got it.
Oh, Charlie, you win, buddy. You win all 3 flavors. Charlie wins over here. You guys don't win. You took too damn long, so nobody wins over here. Thank you guys for watching. You didn't even have, what did we say, 30 people we need to have. Anyway,
yeah.
Right? So you guys, nobody got it? Sorry, guys.